When you think about high school sports, the ones that can land you a college scholarship, you naturally think about football, baseball, basketball, or volleyball. What normally does not come to mind is this. Tip your hat to Leimaile Tsuneyoshi, one of the top female rodeo stars in the state.
Growing up, it was always like a shocker to people that I did rodeo, because most of my classmates did like soccer and volleyball, and it was unique.
Unique and in many ways unknown. When her classmates suit up for practice on campus, Leimaile hightails it out to Waimanalo. Out of sight, maybe, but hopefully never out of mind.
Well, it definitely is a thing, and I wish it was more noticed by everyone, I guess, because it's a really amazing sport.
And it's a sport that earned her a ticket to UNLV, where she'll be competing on a rodeo scholarship.
I'm really excited. I'm also nervous because I'm leaving home, and I'm actually taking my horse with me.
Wow.
So she'll be there with me.
And who's this?
This is Little.
Little.
Yeah.
Not so little.
No, she's pretty average size, I'd say.
So who's the boss here?
I'd like to say it's me, but most of the time it's her.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it kind of always a battle of wills?
No, she pretty much just does. She knows what to do and she just takes care of me.
While Leimaile has been competing for years, Aukina Hunt is a relative newcomer to the rodeo game. Although he grew up around horses, his passion wasn't in the saddle, but rather in a kayak or canoe, where he won multiple state championships competing for Punahou.
Ever since I was 8 or 10, I was in a canoe and the water was my thing. You know, every day I was on the water paddling, whether it be Hawaii Kai runs or triangles out in Waikiki. That was my thing.
But after his last Molokai Ihoi long-distance race, he decided it was time for a change. And so he traded in his paddle for some cowboy boots and jumped in feet first. And he admits it wasn't easy.
So I hopped on a bull for my first time and was off in less than 2 seconds. And that was a fun landing. Fortunately, it wasn't stepped on. And then I did double mugging, which is a Hawaii-only event, and got the gnarliest rope burn of my life.
Despite the pain, he says it sparked a fire in him. And he points to the similarities paddling in the open ocean to riding a bull. Both of them powerful, both of them unpredictable.
There's definitely variables in both. Like the ocean's always throwing something at you, but a horse has a brain. I can get thrown by anything, but it hurts a lot more right here. And fortunately, I have not come off a horse yet recently, but I've definitely come off a bull a few times, and the ocean hurts a lot less.
But all the hard knocks paid off. After just about 8 months in the saddle full-time, he too is heading off to Cal Poly to compete on the rodeo team there.
I'm really excited, you know, taking the lessons I've learned from paddling and competitive sports to transitioning over. I know the work it takes and I'm willing to do it, and I'm really excited.
Also excited and incredibly proud for both Aukina and Leimaile, their coach, Rial Pocock.
When you're ready, go ahead and stop. They're going to colleges and they're going places and they do really well and they're very successful. Just want to turn your top half because then it'll keep them rounded.
Rial has known both of the upcoming rodeo stars since they were knee-high to a horse. Now she's part of the driving force behind their success.
Hey, we got to lope a circle.
She's basically a mother to me. I started riding with her maybe my 8th grade year, and ever since then she took me in as her own, and I got this horse from her, and she even lets me use her horse, and I'm gonna really miss her when I go to college.
She's tough. She wasn't so tough when she first got there, but she's pretty tough now. She's very competitive. She's gracious though, and humble, and very sweet, fierce competitor.
Does that work in this sport, to be gracious and
you
sweet?
know, you should in every sport. Is mind your manners, and you know. So Aukina, I knew this kid from when he was a baby. Like he's always been an athletic sponge. You know, he'll get it. He's really coordinated. He's got good structure and good form. So it's not going to take a lot to kind of get him where we need to be. But it is very humbling to him because I tell him everything he doesn't want to hear. You know, take your circle.
So I've got the coach ever since I was a baby helping me out, and now that I am off paddling, it's all rodeo. So she's kind of pushed me my whole life, but now more than ever.
And this other little girl too here who's going away.
She's also pushing me very hard every day. All of them, yes. From everything, from just working, feeding, riding, all of it. They're right there.
Put another way, if you don't make it to the top of the heap, you need to do your share of shoveling the heap.
Yes. I went from multiple national ranked events and titles to, wow, this is a lot harder than I remembered it being, or this is taking a lot more work than I thought it was going to, but I'm glad.